Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to this October 7th, 2025 YouTube live stream. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to this October 7th, 2025 YouTube live stream. We're talking police officer zone for insane behavior live here at Freedom News Now. I'm your host, Just Insane, coming to you from the war room, straight from the underground. Gonna rise up from the underground for this live stream. If you're just finding us from the YouTube Shorts feed, we're a police accountability, civil rights education YouTube channel, holding corrupt government officials accountable, exposing government waste. It's all about breaking the matrix. Game over, Matrix. Freedom News Now, and the Team One Army. It's here for police accountability and transparency like never before. Issue, welcome. You got Blackman Leone police officers. 5 police officers. Ending a man. We got police officers fired, arrested, and charged. We've got Michigan DNR officers gassing Canada geese to death at problematic sites. We got it all today. We've got some prison guards, insane prison guards losing their mind, getting arrested and charged. You know what they say about those prison guards, those jail guards? You want to see some of the worst that society has to offer, go stand outside of a prison at shift change. Go stand outside of a jail at shift change. You'll see some of the worst society has to offer. Where do you think those cons, all those inmates learn it all from? Where do you think they get all their contraband from? It's all the prison guards, the jail guards, jail deputies. They're smuggling it all in to the inmates. There's been multiple corrections officers and jail deputies arrested this year in Michigan. We're reporting out of Michigan for smuggling in contraband into the prisoners, into the inmates. Not First Amendment auditors, not cop watchers, not YouTube creators. Well, nowadays, some of them probably are YouTube creators behind those walls. They're smuggling in those phones. They're keystering in those phones, bringing them in and making YouTube live streams behind the walls, prison walls. Brett Ria, welcome. Jason, welcome. Welcome, welcome. We've also got, what else we got here? Talking about Chicago police and ICE. What do you guys think about the stand down order for Chicago police to stand down when it came to helping the feds? The feds called in 9/11. They needed assistance. They called in for 9/11. And Chicago PD stood down. They failed to respond. They neglected to respond. I don't know. Sounds to me like they're not following rule of law. But apparently in Chicago, I know many other cities and states around the nation, they've got these special laws to protect illegals. Like in Chicago, the police commissioner was talking about, or the police superintendent was talking about how they have laws they've got to follow. They had one law called the Trust Act. It's a law specifically written into law where police can't interact, can't question illegals, prohibiting police from questioning, stopping and questioning illegals, arresting illegals. I mean, they can arrest American citizens, but when it comes to the illegals, they actually have special laws. One of them's called the Trust Act to protect these illegals from arrest. I mean, you can't make this up. Talking about selling out the American people in Chicago. Brett Ria, appreciate you. Gifted 5 Freedom News Now memberships. Yeah, one of you had the old. I had a $9.99 membership out there where you could join, and I removed that recently. I had a few people that were $9.99, so you'll have to re-sign up as $4.99. I was trying something new with a $9.99 membership for archive access, and I only got a few people that became members, so I just dropped it and went back to the $4.99 only. Make it all the same. Still get some access, early access to some videos, members only videos. But appreciate you, Brett. Stay with us. We got some video. We got some police body cam, police officers owned for insane behavior live. We got this Blackman Leone police officer fired, arrested, and charged. Blackman Leone police officer arrested and charged with multiple felonies against fellow police officer. Wow, not a First Amendment auditor. Fellow police officer assaulting another police officer. Jackson, Michigan. A Blackman Leone Township police officer accused of assaulting a fellow police officer with a dangerous weapon has been arraigned on related charges. Wow. Blackman Leone police officer Brent Dockstader was arraigned on a felony charge of assault with a dangerous weapon in Jackson County District Court. Police officer Brent Dockstader was arraigned in front of District Judge Daryl Mazerstein. He's since posted $2,500 bond. Wow. The former chief jester said Dockstader was put on unpaid admin leave. So the police officer has since been fired. Dockstader was fired. Eventually was fired by Black and Leone. But the kicker is his wife, he married a Black and Leone cop, Rachel Dockstader. Now there's a female cop. His wife's there, Rachel Dockstader. It's causing all kinds of problems for the team, for the force. Causing a lot of problems within the force. Here her husband got fired and she's still a cop there. So now she's been sneaking around and trying to get other cops in trouble, other men cops, particularly the man that got her husband fired. So now the guy that got her husband fired, now he's since been fired for lying on police reports, fabricating evidence, allegedly. Multiple cops fired from within the department. They had one of their assistant directors abruptly resign out of nowhere. Allegedly, there was misconduct in office and he was allowed to resign and quietly go away when he should have been fired and had his pension taken away. You or I would have been fired from our job, but since it was a police officer, he was quietly let go and got to keep his pension. She says the mayor of Chicago made safe space laws for illegals. Feds tried to arrest them. They tried to get arrested. Michael, welcome. Pete, Dirt Farmer, welcome. Got a new channel. So yeah, we got some content. We got some videos here. Stay with us. We got cops. Insane cops losing it. Get on live. Stay with us. You like watching those cops get on live. Make sure you go watch that. Check out after this live stream. Go watch that video we put out today. Insane cops losing it. Get owned. ID refusal. First Amendment audit. Put out a long form content video. I'm looking to put out some shorter form content video for you guys. Be on the watch for that if you like that. Gonna flood the channel with videos. Gonna be publishing a lot of videos on the long form. So if you like those, be on the look for those. Have your notifications ready. Make sure you ring the bell for all notifications so you never miss a new live stream or new video alert. Sci-Fi Bry, welcome. Hope all is well with you as well. Stay with us. It's the top G of the 1A audit community. It's Freedom News now. Getting this video queued up for y'all. Got state police, the state boys on scene manufacturing a crime here on this older couple trying to mind their own business, trying to just survive in Michigan. You got Michigan State Police harassing and collecting, just literally creating crimes here, manufacturing fake crimes against these white Christian couple. Meanwhile, you got all these blacks over the couple blocks over committing real crimes, violent crimes, but they're messing with this white couple here probably for failure to pay child support. That's only a white Christian crime. How many illegals are they arresting for failure to pay child support? How many illegals are they arresting for failure to pay child support?
Now, Michigan State Police here in Jackson, Michigan. So he's got backup units coming.
Todd, welcome. Sevenfold, welcome. Brett Ria, welcome. Sci-Fi Bry. Dirt Farmer, welcome, welcome. Michael, welcome. What a great time to be alive. We got some cops here, Michigan State Police, harassing and collecting, creating crimes to justify their existence of a job. They got to go out and manufacture crimes. We're holding them accountable, keeping them accountable. They're not arresting illegals. The state trooper messing with a couple of older white Christian couple. They're not arresting any illegals. They're harassing and collecting from we the people, these white Christian taxpayers. It's got to stop.
And backup units on the way. He called in for backup units, this trooper. We're here in Jackson, Michigan. So this trooper, he's got one person in torture cuffs. He's going through the pockets of the passenger. He's got backup on the way here in Jackson, Michigan. So guys, make sure you hit that like tab, hit that subscribe tab. We're out here on a cop watch for you, out here in Jackson, Michigan.
Got my twin brother out here on this cop watch, this ID refusal. I'm your host, Justin Sane. This is my twin brother, Jason Sane, out here on this cop watch, First Amendment audit. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Here comes JPD. Okay, so we got backup on scene. We're late to the party, but they're here now. State police cops here got one in torture cuffs. One, they just went through the pockets, searched her, the passenger. Got the driver in torture cuffs.
And then you need to back up a few steps for me, okay? You get closer and closer. Back up for me, okay?
You got another cop here. You've got multiple guns. You're safe. I'm a safe distance from you. All the weapons you got on you, all the militarized gear you got, and you're afraid of a little camera, a little GoPro camera. We're just here for transparency and accountability. That's all you have to fear. So we got multiple guns on scene. These cops here more weaponized than they've ever been, more militarized. You see these, he's got his pants jack booted up, tucked in his pants, militarized. I'm guessing this is a ex-military right here. I guarantee this is ex-military cop. He's gonna search this vehicle now, going through the entire vehicle. These cops in Jackson, Michigan are weaponized. They're militarized like you wouldn't believe. Here comes another one, another JPD. Unbelievable. There's a lot of cops in Jackson, Michigan. They weaponize them against we the people. Okay, so
already turned left on. Okay.
Okay, so take her off camera, I guess.
So here on a police stop, cop watch, out in Jackson, Michigan, got Michigan State Police harassing and collecting from a white Christian couple trying to mind their own business. They own property, they own a vehicle, so these police want it. Meanwhile, if you don't own anything, if you're an illegal out driving around with no license, they're going to let you go. You get a get out of jail free card. They actually have laws, like in Chicago, they got a law called the Trust Act. They've got them in Michigan too. Well, they're not even allowed to stop and question illegals. They just got to cut them free, cut them loose. Meanwhile, they're focusing all their effort on arresting the American citizen. That's your heroes. Those are your heroes. You know, we wouldn't need all these ICE officers in all these different cities if the police officers and government would do their job and arrest all these illegals. You know, there's over 55 million legal visa, H-1B, green card holders. There's over 55 million legal. I say every single foreigner needs to go, legal and illegal. Not another single one comes over, at least for another 10 or 20-year moratorium. You know, I'm not talking about just illegals. I'm talking about every single legal and illegal. 250 million got to go. 55 to 100 million visa, green card, H-1B holders, all them got to go. All the millions from Mumbai, India, Delhi, India, Jaipur, India, Venezuela, the Congo. 8 to 80, blind, crippled, and crazy. If you're an illegal, you gotta go now. We just got to get these police to follow the law. If we can't get the police to start following the law, We'll get them there. We'll hold them accountable. That's what us cop watchers, First Amendment auditors, we'll hold them accountable. We'll get out there, record and document and publish, expose for all to see. Standing on the right side of history, stand up, stand by.
We're gonna take her off camera to pat her down. She got patted down twice, got patted down by the trooper, got patted down a little further, got the crease checked, got a little deeper search from the woman on woman.
Oh, he'll find another thing like.
Okay, so he's going through her purse now. We all know how cops have a fetish for women's purses. They love going through women's purses like you wouldn't believe. So business shut right down here. We're at this, it's a corner store, party store here, and business is shut right down. There hasn't been
Every single one has gotta go. Every single Juanita's gotta go now. They need ice in Michigan real bad. I know right now they're checking the state police traffic enforcement, I guess, allegedly is now. They've got their motor carrier division. They're questioning these semi-truck drivers, question them if they can't speak English. They're taking them into the weigh station and checking them more, doing closer checks. You know, if they're all the way here in Michigan, 2,000 miles away from Mexico, every single truck driver should be speaking English here in Michigan. You know, Michigan gets flooded with a lot of illegals from Canada. They come across the border. You know, they don't talk about the northern border much. You always hear about the southern border. We're reporting out of Michigan, and we get flooded with millions of illegals from the most dangerous parts of the Middle East. From Fallujah, Iraq, from Kabul, Afghanistan, from Iran, Baghdad, from Beirut, Lebanon. Michigan gets flooded with illegals across the Canadian border by the millions from India, Jaipur, India, Mumbai, India, Delhi, India. You know, and now the state police, allegedly, the motor carrier division is now questioning their English, asking them questions if they don't speak English. I don't know where they go from there, what their next steps are. I think maybe investigate further, take them into the weigh station. They need to do, I know, from what I hear, the illegals, Michigan has a weigh station, a semi-truck weigh station on I-94, not too far from areas where I record. And I thought about going there because the word is illegals and semi-trucks are going around the weigh station. They've got access on back roads to get around the weigh station because they're pulling them in, checking them to see if they speak English or not. So I thought about doing an independent investigation out there for that. What do you guys think about that? It might be boring sitting out there in some cornfields waiting for some illegals to drive by in some semi trucks. Might not get a whole lot of views out of it. But it'd be honorable. It'd be exposing corruption, exposing illegal corruption. That's leading to the downfall, leading to the decay and destruction of America. It's all about America first here at Freedom News Now. Christ is King. It's your top G of the 1A audit community, the top gripe of the 1A audit community. We got a lot of gripers here. I enjoy watching us here. I appreciate all the gripers coming in. and supporting us here at Freedom News Now, showing your support. Holding them accountable. Stay with us. We got more cops. We're getting back to these cops. Stay with us. More cops.
My car and the come in for business since these cops showed up. Completely shut down their business here. This takeout store. We're here in Jackson, Michigan. So we'll see if we can get these guys, this guy out of torture cuffs. A lot of times when I show up, they let them out of torture cuffs and they get set free. We'll see if they can be so lucky today. So far he's still searching, hasn't found nothing. He's just ripping this car apart, guys, ripping it apart. This car is going to be completely trashed when this militarized state trooper's done with it. Then he'll say, okay, go ahead, go on your way, you're free to go. You didn't find nothing. The guns, the 3 hired guns will stand down, watch. They'll stand down, they'll go back to their vehicles. Unbelievable. Jackson, Michigan, guys, the city of Jackson, Michigan. Crime is so low right now. Crime has never been so low, and they're literally creating crimes here in Jackson, Michigan, guys.
It's all about accountability and transparency, keeping them accountable, watching these cops. They're focusing all their effort on arresting the American citizen, we the people. They just got done letting some illegals go, a carload full of illegals from Venezuela, but they've got no problem harassing and collecting from these white Christian couple. Talk about double standard, triple standard, quadruple standard of law. They make all their money off arresting the American citizen. They're giving the stand down order on arresting illegals by these radical activist judges, these radical activist leaders.
Because crime is so low, the jails are empty right now. They need to keep them full. It's a big money making scam. So this trooper here needed 2 extra backup, 2 extra hired guns for 2, look to be seniors. They're both probably in their late 50s or 60s, and he needed 3 cops here and 3 guns for 2 seniors and 1 camera. You know, crime is so low right now in Jackson, Michigan. Lowest point in history. It's never been so low.
If you want to finish watching that video, you'll have to go over to our homepage, Freedom News Now. Make sure you like and subscribe. Any of you that subscribe, don't let the door hit you on the way out. We get new ones to replace you real quick. If you don't want to assimilate in the chat, if you don't want to assimilate with we the people, adios, amigos. Adios, amigos. Go back across the border. We'll send you there. Every single one of you's gotta go. 8 to 80, blind, crippled, and crazy. If you're an illegal, you gotta go. And that's not far enough for us. Not only do all the illegals, but every single legal foreigner's gotta go. If you're here on a visa, H-1B, green cards, all 55 million plus of you gotta go. America's full. We don't have any room for not another single legal or illegal. Those of you women that want to go out and sleep with an illegal and get knocked up, you can go with them. You can forfeit your U.S. citizenship. You can get deported with them. Love has no borders, right? Isn't that what these women say when they go and get knocked up by some illegal? They can't help it. Love has no borders, right? Well, they shouldn't have no problem raising that baby in the Congo. They shouldn't have no problem raising that baby in the most dangerous parts of the Middle East and Kabul and Baghdad. They want to sell out their country, be a traitor to America. They can go with them. JT, welcome. We'll get them out. You know, they need to defund these police, these local, city, municipal, township police, state, county police, defund them and give all their billions of dollars to ICE. Give it all to ICE. We wouldn't be in this problem in America if all these police officers would do their job and arrest an illegal instead of letting them go free every time they encounter them. You got these traitor judges like D12 County Courthouse, traitor judges like Allison Bates-Stein, Michael Clarence Stein, Thomas Wilson Berg, and their prosecutor, Jerry Juzinkowitz. They just love flooding the community with thousands of third worlders from the most dangerous parts of the world. All the while stripping you of your Second Amendment rights. They take your Second Amendment rights, your right to defend yourself, take your First Amendment rights away. Then they flood your community with thousands of illegals from the most dangerous parts of the Middle East, from Venezuela, from the Congo, from Somalia, Slumalia. Yeah, a lot of people get on my case. They're like, get a real job. They might say, I'm thinking, man, working 10 hours every night, working third shift, and then doing these live streams, working 10 hours, 6 days a week every night so I can pay all that child support for all these women. They want to get knocked up and have a baby, then they're going to leave you. And you younger men out there, don't fall for it. It's a scam. The system's rigged against all you white Christian men. They're going to fleece you for everything you're worth. Slave your life away. While your woman, while she's out sleeping around with blacks and illegals. I'm slaving my life away 10, 12 hours every night, working third shift, doing live streams. It's still not enough. These trolls want me to work harder so I can pay these baby mamas more money to go sleep with their illegals and blacks. Don't fall for it. If you're a younger man, particularly a young white Christian male, don't fall for it. The system's fully rigged, fully stacked against you. You want to have a family, you want to have kids, they're going to slam you with $1,000 a month child support per kid. These judges, they're not signing any warrants, sending the thin blue line out to arrest any illegals for failure to pay child support. How many Mohammeds are getting arrested for failure to pay child support? They're allowed to have 5 wives and as many kids as they want with each wife. Meanwhile, for the rest of us, Christian rule of law, us white Christians, and even the black Christians, they get arrested for that. You know, they're taking a lot of the money for the blacks and the inner city blacks, taking their money and giving it to the illegals. I'm waiting for some more of the blacks to stand up. They're taking all their welfare money, giving it to the illegals. I know a lot of the blacks, they're not happy down in the hood. A lot of the illegals, the real Africans, are taking their cut of their pie from the welfare gravy train. Meanwhile, I'm working 12-hour shifts every night, doing live streams every day, YouTube videos, struggling to pay for it all. Paying for my baby mamas to go out and live large, sleeping around with all her illegals and blacks from the Congo. Don't fall for it, guys. All you younger white Christian men, don't fall for it. You know, focus on your future, focus on your career, focus on your education, build your wealth. It's all about America first. Christ is king. You know, protect your culture, protect your people, protect your blood, protect your soil, protect your Christian identity. Now is the time. Stand up, stand by. So thankful, so grateful for each and every one of you joining us here on these YouTube live streams. Consider becoming a member here at Freedom News Now. Appreciate you, Brett Rhea. Getting those 5 memberships here at Freedom News Now. I challenge any cop watcher, YouTube creator, every police officer you interact with, you record, ask them the question, how many illegals did you arrest today, Officer Bacon? How many illegals did you arrest this week, this month, this year, Officer Ham? I want to know. They need to be focusing their efforts on arresting the illegals. You know, get in there, question those judges. You got court, question those judges. How many warrants have they assigned for illegals this week, Judge Steinberg? Now's the time. Stand up, stand by, protect your blood, protect your soil, protect your Christian identity. Do it before it's too late. You can either stand up, stand by, or sit this one out. Sit it out on the sidelines. I suggest stand up, stand by. Join the fight. Never been a better time than now to join the First Amendment audit community. Join the Cop Watch community. We're going to wrap this video up. That's all for now. Don't forget to like and subscribe for police accountability, civil rights education YouTube videos. And I'll see you on the next one.